Aaron, so here's my question. How long have they had toilet paper?
1920s maybe.
I feel like it's a really tough process to make toilet paper, and like a long time ago.
1910.
Do you think they just take a tree? Like if you told me you have the tree here, right? There's a tree and it's gonna be turned into toilet paper. I'd be like, I don't know. Good luck.
How do you think they make toilet paper? Or how do you think they make paper?
I guess it's paper similar to toilet paper. Just toilet paper is just softer. So they go to a grocery store. Maybe they're at a grocery store back, and they get those like deli slicers, and they just make it to the thinnest setting, and they take a tree, and they put it on top, and they just slice it really thin. And you get paper, and then to make toilet paper, they soak it. They soak the tree for like 24 hours. You know, sometimes when you buy beans, there's like beans you gotta soak overnight.
Yeah.
So they take the whole tree, right? They take the whole tree and they soak the whole tree for 24 hours a night, and then it's
They
nice.
cut it down first?
Yeah, they cut it down, and then they soak the tree for 24 hours, and they put it on the deli slicer, and then they slice it, and that's toilet paper. And you know how they make their perforated lines?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Woodpecker. They use the woodpecker.
Yeah, they use a woodpecker, and they tell the woodpecker to peck.
Haven't you ever seen in like a YouTube video like how they make paper?
No, I want to now. Now I want to go home and watch it.
They cut down the tree, and then it's just wood, right? They just take wood, and then they turn it into pulp, like wood pulp, and they just mush it, it just gets all mushy. And then they add some like whitener to it, some like emulsifier or something. There's like a glue involved. There's like cars, and they press it out, big sheets. I actually saw that video not too long. It might have been a year ago. I actually saw a YouTube video.
And they just flatten it out like a pizza, and they just thin it out. Like you want thin crust or
they take the tree and then they just chop it down, and then they just step on it, they stomp on it until it gets really flat. Just like the bacon wine process, like Lucille Ball.
That's what I was thinking about, actually.
They just stomp on the tree.
Did they have like a paper plant next to a wine plant, and they just get the people that stomp on wine to after the shift is over, they can go over there?
People that stomp on the wine, when they find the best employees, best of the best.
Yeah, and they scoop them up, and then they
send them over to the paper place. That's an MVP. And then it's just dream team working on it, stomping. Because if you can't stomp some grapes into mush, then you sure as heck can't stomp a tree into a piece of paper.
What about the people that are really good at like waffle stomping?
Waffle stomping, what is that? Isn't that where you poop in the shower and then you stomp on the poop and push it down to the drain?
Correct. Remember that, Sae Mee? Or are you sleeping?
She's sleeping.
Really? She can sleep through people talking? Then she can probably sleep through a 4 setting on TV.
I want to sleep. You guys are too loud.
All right. Well, this has been a nice podcast. We're just going to be quiet now from here on out. I'm not going to push stop.
No, keep going.
No. Sleep is very important.
Let's
For
do
growing,
you got
growing
to switch to
person.
NPR mode.
Growing person, you need your sleep. You need your 15 hours of sleep.
NPR mode. NPR mode.
NPR mode.
So I'm going to talk like this, and then when you have something to say, I'm going to pass it to you, and then you talk like that, okay? All right. So I'm driving. There's some traffic. Sammy's sleeping to the right. She's got the window open. Nice breeze blowing on her face a little bit. Sunshine coming through the window. She's like a cat on a lazy day.
I don't know what Aaron just said, so I can't respond to it. But I want to make sure it's not too loud because Sammy's trying to sleep. We're driving in a car. There's a breeze. Aaron pushed the brakes really hard right now, and Sammie just said, "Ooh," because she thought she was gonna die. Well, here's back to Aaron. Okay. Oh, Sammie wants to talk. Here.
No.
Sammie says, "T." That reminds me of how I know how to now count in Korea, in Chinese Kish language. You go, T, Yang, Swang, Se, J, Zak, Hang, Wang, Yit, Nang, And sup. That's 10. You're listening to Morning Dad in the afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to be here all day. Just stick around. And what we should be meeting with lots of interesting people. We have lots of important interesting things. We got a good show for you today. We're with Chris Chua, Sae Mee, Aaron Philby, driving to work, behind a car. I think it's a Mazda. I also see a Chevy. There's a red Toyota. A lot of trees. Trees in Miami are nice. Sun is shining. Grass is green. Windows open. I see a Cuban. He's got beads in the window. We're driving to work. Gonna get coffee. Might get pub sub. But actually I got potatoes. Made them today. Mashed potatoes. Used them all. Chopped off the sprouts. They were sprouted potatoes. I'm not supposed to eat the sprouts. It's got toxins. I don't know what Aaron said.
Talking about potatoes.
Oh, you're talking about potatoes. So I have this, I brought a microwave of chicken pot pie for lunch. So I'm bringing it to work. And you look in the packaging. Usually if you eat a chicken pot pie, there's a lot of fat in it. There's a lot of high fat content. I think mostly because of the crust. Now, if you look at these things, and you look in the back of the packaging, it's like, I looked at it and it said 25 grams of fat. And 25 grams of fat is no joke. But you're like, oh, okay, well, I don't really eat this too much. You know, sometimes I just like to treat myself and eat a chicken pot pie. And so, but then if you really look at it, if you're very sleuthy, and you really check it out, it says per serving, and you look at it and it says 2 servings. So for this chicken pot pie, there's 2 servings. So if you do the math, it's 50 grams of fat. That's a lot of fat. But who eats half a chicken pot pie? Nobody, except for me. So I microwave the chicken pot pie, and then I cut it in half, and then I microwave some rice, and then I put it in a Tupperware and take it to work. So be careful out there, guys. Look at the packaging. Okay, here, back to here. Who eats half a chicken pot pie? People only eat whole chicken pot pie. When I was back in college, I used to eat 2 chicken pot pies. It was like 40 cents a piece. Mix it with some rice. Chicken pot pie is no joke. A lot of fat in the crust, though. I used to live on chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie. Also ramen. The thing about chicken pot pie is it's really cheap. It used to be 30-some cents at the store. I think they raised the price. Gotta be careful, though. There's a lot of fat in that crust. It's like 30 grams of fat, 25 grams of fat. But the thing is, it's half a serving. Who eats half a chicken pot pie? Name's Aaron Philby. Driving to work. Sae Mee sleeping. Back to you, Chris. Hey, this is me again, Chris. I think that's all I have to talk about for chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pies are really cheap. Like 50 cents. You go to the grocery store, you get the little ones. I think they're Banquet brand. They're really cheap. And they're high fat content. I don't know why they're so cheap. Okay, that's all I got. Chicken pot pie. Aaron likes this place in San Diego. They serve chicken pot pies. But people say that for old people. And then one day, May got us some chicken pot pie from this place. It was pretty good. I really liked it. And I could understand why Aaron got it. Okay, that's it. Anything else you want to say, Aaron? You're listening to Morning Dad in the afternoon. Sae Mee, Aaron, Chris. Chris is battling a bit of a cold that he's concocted. Sae Mee's got a little bit. She's got it in her throat a little bit. She's got a bit of a throat cold. I'm staving it off somehow with this big nose, this big filter I got on my face. We're driving into work here. bumper to bumper. Well, not really bumper to bumper, but you see a lot of brake lights. Let's say. No, just ride with us. Imagine, if you will. Very summertime scene. We got the grass, beautiful shining grass, and the trees sparkling in the sunshine. It's all pretty peaceful. Yesterday, I want to talk. Hey, yesterday, or was it yesterday? Maybe the day before. Sae Mee was playing with this banana. She had a banana that she was taking to work, and she was pretending that it was a gun. And so she was like acting like she was shooting everybody with the banana. I guess it was pretty funny, but it was kind of weird too. And then I used the banana like a telephone, and I was acting like I was having like serious conversation. And so we were trying to pull up beside another car, they got their window down, and then I act like I'm in a real, heated business conversation or something, real loud. And then hopefully they'd look over and say I'm holding a banana. But anyway, drawing some caricatures, trying to make people happy, trying not to get too many rejects, trying to have a good time, trying to make good memory, trying to make a pretty picture. That's all I want to do. Can't blame me for that. Doing my thing.
Aaron's making a lot of weird noises. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's crying or something. I can't really hear. It's a hot day outside. Aaron has the windows down. I want to tell him if he could turn the air conditioner on. I don't know if he can hear me. Sometimes what I do is if I'm in a room and there's something I want to say, but it's not really that important. So I'll just stay where I am and I'll just call their name, like quietly, or like medium noise. And if they hear me, then I'll say it, because it's not really that important. It's not like I have to get up and walk over and say, hey Aaron, I want to tell you something. But it's really not that important, so I just say the name out loud. And if they hear me and they respond, then I tell them. That's my new thing right now. You can use it if you want. Alright. Aaron, can you turn on the air conditioner? Alright, never mind, that's fine. So Carrie Fisher passed away, Star Wars. And the comic strip, the first panel has God up in the sky on a cloud, and he's holding a lightsaber. And then he takes the lightsaber and he bends it into a circle, a circle. And then the third panel is Carrie Fisher up in heaven, and he puts the circle on top of Carrie Fisher as a halo, like an angel. And I thought that was really sweet. Okay, alright, on that note, say adieu, and thanks for listening. This is Morning Dad in the afternoon with Aaron, Sleeping Sae Mee, and Chris. Alright, God bless. Just kidding, I'm not religious. Bye. Yeah, my first customer, one that was a little bit hesitant about, I was like, oh, did you want this black and white or color, Mm-hmm. And she was very nice, and she was kind of like playful, and she was like, well, I mean, if you want to like add a little color here in the background,
I understand.
And I kind of just didn't know what to say immediately. I didn't have a go-to thing, so I was just kind of like, and I kind of like paused, and then I was just kind of like, well, I mean, it looks better, either all colored or all black, just kind of pushing that way.
Do you know how to get home from here?
Make a left at the thing.
Oh, you do know?
I don't know. All I know is make a left at this thing here. That we're not supposed to make a left.
Yeah.
Next time I want to be confident and be like, all right, so I just want to do like black and white. That's fine enough. But she was nice. She's like, but we didn't do whatever. You don't have to. Yeah. Kind of like that,
Oh, like that. Was it a girl and a guy, or just a girl?
It was a girl and a guy. I mean, she was nice. I mean, she liked it.
She liked it? Good reaction?
Yeah. Surprising, because I mean, I made it pretty funny.
Towards Southwest 8th Street, Tamiami Trail.
And also, it was weird too, because they did see the shading, right? They see the shading for $2. I heard them murmur about it, the $2 extra for shading.
Yeah.
But I mean, the way I inked it, I was gonna shade it like it wouldn't look finished
In
if I
300
didn't
feet, turn
finish it.
left onto Southwest 8th
Can you turn that up a
Street.
little bit?
Turn left onto Southwest 8th
Ah,
Street, Tamiami Trail.
Make it louder, Sammy. Can you make that louder?
Do I turn left soon?
No.
I thought we didn't do that. I thought you guys just talking.
I guess we're getting good.
We're getting good at this. You don't even know.
No, you guys already just talking
What do you mean?
a lot.
What are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say?
What are you implying?
What are you trying? We
What are
talk
you
a lot. We
implying
just talk
in
all the
backwards
time.
sorta?
Like we know each other.
Turn right
trying
onto
to get at it in a
Southwest
roundabout.
Louder.
67th Avenue.
Louder. People want to hear the directions.
여러분 턴 라이트라고.
Right now?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Then Bird Road.
And left on Bird Road?
Hey, Sammy.
왜?
Sae Trail.
Sammy.
왜?
Sammy. As a kid, did you have braces?
응?
Did you have braces as a kid?
Braces?
Does Koreans have braces?
어.
Did you have braces?
Did you have braces as a kid?
Me?
Yeah.
Do you think my teeth looks like I did braces? Are you kidding me?
They look so straight. I just assumed you got braces as a kid. No, you didn't. You have braces? They're just normally that beautiful.
I was so poor, so I couldn't braces.
You what?
We were so poor.
Oh, you're so poor.
Yeah.
You don't like, but you don't need them. Like I said, they're so straight.
No, my mom already wanted me braces too. What? Braces too? How say that?
Yeah, Sam is a racist.
Racist.
Whatever.
Braces.
You can get 'em-
Braces.
Braces.
Are braces expensive now, or are they just cheap? Why don't you
Braces.
get like Invisalign or something?
But expensive.
Sammy don't need braces. Sammy's got cool teeth.
Yeah, she does cool teeth.
No, but when I child, my mom wants to me do.
Yeah. What now?
No, when I was young.
Child.
Child.
Does anybody else have nice teeth
But
like you?
that doesn't have enough money. Too expensive. Huh?
Is it really expensive?
Mm.
Does anybody in your family have teeth like you?
No.
No?
Yeah, only me.
Only her and the dog.
So who's the actual father here? The dog?
Hey, Chris Chua, when you were a child, I have a question. This is serious. This isn't related to
No, okay.
This isn't related to the last thing. But when you were young,
Mm-hmm.
did you get plastic surgery?
Where?
Just on your face, because it's really handsome.
I don't know if that has the quite
Doesn't have this thing.
what is the
Je ne sais quoi?
je ne sais quoi, yeah.
It doesn't have the je ne sais quite.
Quite.
Sammy! Sometimes she pushes on her teeth to try and fix them.
Really?
But that's not what she's doing now. She's biting her lip now.
You're just biting your teeth? Can you bite your teeth? Is that possible? let me try.
Quit biting your teeth.
Stop biting your teeth. I can't do it.
Yeah.
What? What?
Where's that sound coming from?
There's a car over there. They can
Oh.
No, sound from here
No,
to me.
No, that's the car ahead of us.
Or the other situation that's interesting is I just had it. What was it?
None?
When they ask you your name immediately, they want to know your name. That makes it personal, you know. So they ask me my name, and then I tell them, and then
What's
of
your
course
name?
I have to say, "Oh, what are your names?"
Mhm.
And then they say,
And then you say, don't care.
"Yeah, don't care number 1, and don't care number 2." But and then it makes it personal. Then it makes me feel like, oh man, I gotta do a good sketch for them. Now they know my name. Next they'll know my
Yeah, that's like it's like when you're
social security number.
it's like when you're trying to what's the word je ne sais quoi. It's
Yeah.
like when you're trying to serial kill, and you know,
Serial kill.
and you got the girl, and what they tell you to do, that the girl to do is supposed to personalize it. You know what I mean? Like look in their eyes, and really because they always talk about it's like the killer dehumanizes his victim. So one of the tactics is to try and personalize it, like try and you like Silence of the Lambs. It puts the lotion on its skin, you know.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to
Wait,
like
are you
find
saying-
out their name and so I'm saying they're trying to be like, all right, he's not just gonna
Mess us up if he
mess
knows
us
we're
up.
friends now.
He's gonna take good care of us and set us free.
It's interesting that could be a tactic, because our tactics when we're trying to sell it is that we become their friends. You know, like we ask, you know, a tactic is actually to ask them their name, ask them about their lives, you know, find out more about them. But it's weird when they do it, they have like a slight upper hand because they did it first, you know?
Oh.
They're trying to make it, you know, oh, maybe if we're so friendly, maybe they'll do a good job, you know?
Yeah.
I don't understand why people don't understand, like, be nice to your caricaturists, because they're drawing literally you, and they could make it as nice or as not nice as possible, you know? Like, why would you aggravate them in any way, or be confrontational, or be...
Because they think it's.
I mean, I get it if you try dominant.
Because they think we have more control. Well, if in my case, they think we have more well, I don't know. Maybe many people's case. They think that we have... I don't think any job is quite like caricature.
Yeah, it's very unique.
Quite like caricatures. I think caricatures is very... Like, so everybody, they can't quite relate. They're kind of like, all right, this guy is a professional. Because everybody is like a professional at their job. This guy is good at something. So this guy has control over whether or not he makes us crazier. I'm not sure if you're going to relate to me on these issues because you kind of think about it a little bit differently from what I do. Never mind. A little je ne sais quoi. But I feel like they think that I feel like they think, oh, don't mess this up. Okay, well that's okay. Let me just give you the best possible benefit of the doubt. Don't mess this up. Don't make it look crazy. All right, but I want to make it look crazy because what I'm seeing, like my ultimate vision of like what's going to be, what I think is going to be awesome. I think you're going to think is awesome too. Only it's difficult to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. So if they wanted to say something to keep me from drawing crazy, what they should say is, don't take any chances. Just do what you know you can do. Okay, buddy? Don't bite off more than you can chew. And then I'd be like, okay, I know exactly what that means.
No, but it doesn't work for you, though, because it frazzles you. Right?
Well, no, I know, but I know what... Well, nobody ever says that, though. They're like, make it cute. Okay, that's what I want to do, too. But it's going to be... It's not going to be generic cute. It's going to be cute on its own terms. It's going to be cute. Cute is something that you achieve. It's the way I look at it. It's not like... You can just throw a couple hearts in there and then bada bing, bada boom, it's cute.
Well,
it's not just big eyes. There's more to cute than big eyes.
I like your angle. So overall, your approach is to try to make an appealing, cute sketch, but in your vision, correct?
Yeah, like for instance, I think the awesomest Nate caricature, the awesomest Kruger caricature, maybe even Ralph Steadman, I would say it's cute.
Okay. So I feel like that's a good angle that you can use with customers when they say, draw me cute, and you say, all right, but just try to like convince them. I don't know exactly what words, but just try to explain to them, okay, I'm going to draw it cute, but I'm going to do it my version. You got to trust me.
But I'd have to say this. I'm going to try to draw it cute.
No. Don't say try. Just say, I'm going to do my version of cute. You know? And so in their mind, they're thinking, okay, he's agreeing to what we want, but he's going to do his version. That means he's actually trying. Like when I ask them what their favorite color is, it's like, oh wow, they're trying. He's thinking about me, you know,
making an effort.
Yeah. So I feel like if you use that angle for you, because that's how you approach it, that would probably clear things up a little. When you say draw me cute, say, all right, well we draw funny pictures. I want to do my version of how cute is, you know. So
all right, how about this?
So that you're appeasing what they're saying. You
okay,
know?
What I do is I'm gonna do this thing where I'm gonna try to shoot for cute, but if I miss, it's gonna totally ruin your life. It's gonna be the most patheticest thing you've ever seen. Are you guys ready? All right, let's go.
Are we parking in the other spot, right?
Oh, yes, we are.
Okay. Yeah, that works too. Give that a try.
It's not that far.
But I feel like if you just say that, and a lot of part of it in how I sell sketches is just the confidence of really pushing that what I did is the best of my ability and I'm happy with it, you know? Mm-hmm. You know, like if you're confident, you're like, oh man, you're gonna love this, you know, that's what I say a lot. And they're like, wow, he actually really, even if they think it's horrible, you know, they're like, wow, this guy is trying as best he can and he thinks it, you know? Mm. So I feel like if you just push that angle of confidence and, you know, don't let that lady frazzle you.
That lady.
That lady.
No, but still, I'm turning away people like that lady.
But that lady actually wasn't that bad, you know? Overall,
wasn't.
the grand scheme
Like,
of bad customers, she's just not really that bad. She just like...
If she got me on a good day, and she didn't, and she
Good
didn't,
day.
and she didn't say any of the stuff that she said,
Yeah.
and I had a nice juicy marker, I'd do a nice funky, frazzled drawing.
All right, thanks again for listening to NPR with Aaron, Sae Mee, Chris. Bye.
Bye. Oh, we gotta bring the font thing.
Yeah, we got